Silence is wisdom. Silence is a strategy. Silence is a game changer. Have you ever finished a conversation with somebody and immediately you start feeling like you gave too much of yourself away in that conversation? Or you share a plan with somebody and after sharing that plan or vision with that person, you realize that you are stuck and you're not even doing anything to work on that plan. Or you find yourself in those situations where you're always trying to defend yourself. You always want to explain. You want to give your side of the story. Trust me, I've been there. As someone who is very open and is not scared of being vulnerable with people, I used to think that sharing was no biggie, like sharing was a strength. And whenever people talked about how silence is golden, silence is powerful, I was like, I felt like they were being too serious. I never understood what they meant until certain things just played around me and it made me truly understand the power of silence. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the power of keeping quiet and why you should talk less, because talking less will help you achieve your goals and protect your peace. I've asked myself many times, why do I feel the need to overshare? There are million reasons why people tend to overshare. But from my experience and from my observation of different people tend to overshare because of lack of self-esteem. Yes, and the sense of emptiness. Now, let me explain. When you're having a conversation with somebody and the person is talking about the different things happening in their life, because you do not feel enough, you also tend to share your own. So, talking about what you are doing, who you're with, your relationship, your finances, it makes your life seem exciting to the person that you're talking to. Of course, it's not like these things are not happening. They are happening in your life. But telling people makes it seem more exciting and more sweet. It gives you this satisfaction and it makes your life look like it's so eventful. Sometimes it's not even about the experiences itself. It's about the satisfaction you get from telling people. So you see people talking about what is happening in their own lives, and then you tend to also want to share so that they would know that something is also happening in your own life. So you are trying to prove to them that my life is not empty too. You have this, that to say. I also have this, that to say too. And you don't want to feel left out. But deep down, if we really look at the reason why, it is coming from a place of wanting validation. Being overly concerned with how people see you and you trying to please other people. Because if you know that you are enough, you don't need to share to let people know that, okay, something is happening in my life. But because you want to be validated, you start telling people these things. And that is why I said it stems from lack of self-esteem. Also, most people tend to overshare because they lack boundaries. They just like to talk without structure. They just want to talk. They just want to share with everybody everything that is happening in their life. Let's talk about why you should speak less. Something happened between two ladies I know. Let's say A and B. So heard about the story, heard a rumor about B. Then A came to meet B to say, see what so and so person said about you. Of course, it's a lie, it's rumor. She was like, okay now, no problem. When B was telling me what transpired, I felt so proud of her. I said, yes, that is the best way to handle that situation. Because A heard something and she's coming to get gist from your hand. By the time you want to start defending yourself, because the natural thing to do is to defend yourself and say, why would A say such a thing? I did not do this, I did not do that. But she did not give them that satisfaction. Even MB, Sister B that came to meet her, was also dumbfounded. When you are trying to defend yourself, you might end up divulging information that you shouldn't have. Because if Sister C had gone ahead to now start defending herself, long story. The things that she was not even supposed to say, she might end up saying them. The things that might have been private or secret to her, she might end up spilling those things that she was not supposed to say in the first place. You owe nobody an explanation. When you don't give that explanation, they end up confused. They don't know if it's true or if it's false. So they are just assuming. And that assumption it creates this air of mystery around you. So they cannot figure you out. One of the powers of silence and one of the reasons why you should talk less is that it makes you mysterious. Because imagine if Sister C started explaining. Sister B that brought the gist will now have a lot of information to carry to Sister A. But Sister B was confused. The gist she brought, it did not fly. So stop trying to defend yourself. You are giving them more gist and more information that you should not be giving to them. And when they don't have any information, they will just be assuming. And oh boy, do I love assumptions. I love leaving you assuming. Just keep assuming. It's sweet. We see so many cases on social media where a gist will come out about a celebrity. There are some celebrities that won't come out to debunk. They won't come out. Anything you want to believe, believe. Anything you want to say, say. They won't come out. And I find out that these people that don't even come out to debunk anything or to say anything, they are very, very respected. Observe. You will hear people coming to drag their name up and down on the internet, but they will not come outside to say one thing. You see the ones that are coming out every 3 or 5 AK market days, they're on the internet. Sometimes some people even go, now wow, now every time now you they come out, they come debunk. Is every time we hear your voice on this internet, you self rest. But you see those celebrities that don't come out to debunk anything. When they decide to come out to even say anything, people want to pay attention to what they have to say because they know on a regular day, this person does not come out to speak. Silence builds mystery around you. Silence helps you to avoid unnecessary drama. It's easy to get pulled into unnecessary drama, but silence is your shield. Another reason why you need to talk less is because silence helps you to maintain control over what you share and it helps you to protect your boundaries. We've heard different stories where this person used to be friends with this other person during the course of the friendship. These people, they shared a lot of secrets, they shared a lot of things. Yes, you are friends, you will talk, but there should be a limit to the kind of things that you will share with your friend. Because sometimes this friendship will fall apart. And when it falls apart, every single information you have is in the palms of that person. And you don't know what that person can use to create a damage in your life. You're able to maintain control over what the person can share out to the public. Because by the time you fall out with this person, the person will start to spread your gist. And I will never ever understand for the life of me people that speak ill about their friends that they fall out with. You fall out with somebody and then the information that the person shared with you while you were friends, you start spilling it. Maybe you have a problem with the person. That's a conversation for another day. But when you just talk and talk and talk and share everything, hey, you put a lot of information in the hands of that person. This is one of the reasons why I don't push to know everything about my friends. If they don't want to share certain things with me, I don't like to poke nose in their affairs. It is only the things that they share with me that I know. I don't feel entitled to want to know everything about them. If they don't want to share, it's fine. Same way, I also don't want you to be poke nosing in my life. What I want to share with you, I would share. The ones that you are not hearing, best believe I don't want to tell you. The ones I will tell you, those are the ones I want you to know. The ones I don't want you to know, you will not hear. Even in friendship, no matter how close you are, there are certain things. It's not everything you share. Speaking less will help you maintain this control and it will help to protect your boundaries. Let me also ship this in. Silence helps you know the intention of the people around you. I will tell you a story. One time, I had a friend. I was in a relationship with somebody, and every time, this girl will always come and be giving me gist, information, plenty story about our relationship. Me, on the other hand, I was not saying anything about mine. Because first of all, I was not the one that asked you for gist. And most times, it was even the woes, all the bad things the boy was doing to her in the relationship. She was always, so maybe she was looking for, they say misery loves company. I might have probably even shared when we were having those conversations. But the reason I did not share was because I was not relating. I could not relate to the woes of your relationship. So most times when she's talking, I'm always like, hey, yeah, now wow. Tell me why one day she came to my place, she got home, I received a very long ass voice note. She went on and on and on about how every time I will be coming to your place, I'll be giving you information, I'll be telling you things happening in my own relationship. You, your own. I've never heard anything happening in your own. People like you that will be suffering in your relationship, but you will not come out and talk because just because I did not share my relationship issues we have, That was how she just concluded in her head that I have relationship problems. That voice note was long. Sister, I cannot relate to what you are going through. And I don't even understand for the life of me why she was interested and why she wanted to know what was happening in my relationship. Why? Is it your business? Why are you so interested to know? And not just know, you want to know the horrors I'm facing. So you see, sometimes when you are quiet and you are not speaking, two things will happen. One, they will get tired because they are not getting the information that they need from you. And two, they will withdraw because that was how that friendship ended. Because I was like, thank God you didn't expose yourself because I don't understand. This leads me to also say that you also have to be very observant. Some people are just sharing their own oral stories with you so that they will give you a soft ground for you to tell your own, so that they will have first-hand information and first-hand gist about you that they can have to spread around. You now, because they've made the ground soft for you, because they are sharing their own, you feel like, me too, let me also talk. You start sharing your own. You start giving your own gist. But you don't know where that gist will fly to. These people, they are comfortable enough to share these secrets and these horrors with you because they don't have anything to lose. You that have a lot to lose, pin your mouth. Pin it like this. As they are giving you the gist, just be shining your teeth. After like two minutes, two minutes, drop small. Hey, yeah. It is well. Oh. That's my best word. Omo, it is well. Because you know you have something to lose. These people, they are just sharing. They don't care. But you that you know that, okay, if this information goes out there, pin your mouth. You can be involved in the conversation without divulging your own information and your own gist to these people. We're not praying to meet bad people that will use anything to damage us. But what I'm saying is that we need to be careful. Protect yourself and maintain the control of the amount of information about you that is in the hands of other people. Another reason why you should learn to keep quiet. This one is very, very vital because this particular one was the light bulb moment for me. This is the reason that made me say, okay, silence truly is power. And this particular point is for those people that want to start something, be it a business, a career, a project. Move in silence. Hey, God. I wish I knew these things since. It happened to me twice. That was when I understood the importance of moving in silence. You see this YouTube thing I'm doing right now? I wanted to do YouTube 4 years ago. But the minute I spoke to somebody about it, and the person spoke fear into my plans, that dream of doing YouTube went, it went down the drain. Some people don't understand the dream like you do. You are pregnant with that idea. Just like a pregnant woman, nobody knows how she's feeling except her that is carrying the pregnancy. So only you know and only you understand what that dream is about. But you see these people that you're telling your dream to, some of them will project their own failure to you. I did this thing and I failed. Why do you think you can do it? Silence can shield you from every form of negativity. Sometimes this fear that they speak on your dreams or on your goals is not necessarily coming from a bad place. But some of these people that you want to share this dream with, they don't have the emotional or mental strength and capacity to carry that dream the way you would carry it. They get scared. They get worried for you. So at the early stage of anything you want to do, that's your planting season. When you're planting a seed, at that time you need all the water, you need all the sunlight, all the oxygen you need. What you don't need at that point are pests. Pests that will eat up the seed even before it germinates. And the pest I'm talking about here is fear from other people. Even if you have to share, ensure that you are telling people that have the same sights, that are seeing what you are seeing. So these people are the ones that will be able to give you support. They will be the ones that will be able to push you whenever and wherever needed. Work on that plan in silence. Let your results speak for you. Another reason why you should learn to be quiet is because silence improves focus and productivity. Silence creates the space for you to put in the work to achieve that goal or that dream. Imagine students in a library that are reading for an exam. The library is very quiet. The quietness of the library helps them to stay focused and concentrate. You can create that same focus when you're working on your plans by embracing silence. And another thing is, most times after sharing this your plan with these people, you might end up not executing the project. It has been scientifically proven that when you share something before it happens, it gives you the satisfaction that you've already done it. So you end up not doing it at all. You end up getting the satisfaction from both of them, but isn't it better that you get the satisfaction from actually achieving that goal, or you just getting satisfaction but the goal was not achieved? I know that one way or the other, we've all been a victim of oversharing and over talking. So now that we know and understand the power of silence and why we should speak less, what are we now going to do when we have overshared? How do we regain our privacy back? How do we regain that mysteriousness back? These are some of the things that I think you should do and what I do when I have overshared. First of all, identify your why. Why did you share? Why did you say these things to this person? And this is why I started the video talking about why people tend to overshare. From there, you'll be able to draw out your why. You would realize that you fall under one of the things I mentioned earlier, which has to do with lack of self-esteem or people pleasing. After identifying your why, when next you're having a conversation with somebody and you feel that need to share, you can stop it immediately. Lastly, forgive yourself. Whenever I'm having a conversation with somebody and then I overshare, hey, you begin to panic, then you start regretting it, but please forgive yourself. It's not going to happen all at once. I have forgiven myself countless times, and every time I forgive myself, I always get better. I only share things with very few people. Very few people. There you have it. Please leave a comment in the comment section down below telling me which point resonated with you the most. I would really love to hear from you. Please don't forget to click the like button. Share it with somebody that needs to hear it. And do not forget to subscribe for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching. Stay peaceful and stay quiet. See you in the next video. Bye.